Hey guys, hey. I almost didn't get on because as I was looking at the videos, I'm like, oh, I'm wearing the same shirt I was wearing like 4 days ago or 2 days ago, and I was like, God, why am I always wearing the same clothes? And it's because I like the same shirts. I have my like go-to mom life shirts, and those are the ones I use. And it was like, wow, I'm gonna let something as small as a t-shirt, or how I'll be perceived with wearing the same clothes, stop me from purging. And then I was like, maybe I should go inside and change my shirt and put on and it was like, so I'm gonna fake the funk, like I wasn't really wearing the same shirt. I'm having one of those days. Like, I'm just irritated and annoyed and so new moon, right? Yesterday was new moon. And the day before the new moon, I was reflecting on the question that Crystal the Oracle asked, because she was doing candle magic for the new moon. Candle magic, lighting a candle with intentions. So I was like sitting with, the question was, what have you let go of and what are you ready to receive? And the idea behind that was like, what have you already healed? So I was sitting with that and I was like, well, okay, I got some things, but I don't know, it wasn't really resonating. I was more in the space of like, what am I not seeing that I think I've let go of, but I haven't really let go of? Like, show me what other blocks am I holding? And I don't know if that's aligned with what new moon energy is for or not for. I really don't know. But that's what was like coming to me. But I wrote down some things of like things that I've let go of, and my intention was to stand in myself more, like in the glory of me and my knowing, and what, not living in the doubt of me all the time. And so I did my candle. It's still burning. I'm all excited, and I was feeling so good, like so aligned, so everything. And then last night or early this morning, I had this reoccurring dream that I have like every 3 weeks or so, where one of the guys that I dated abandons me and my daughter, and for his ex, and his ex, whatever, they have like, they're family members, so it's weird. But that's the dream, that I always get abandoned for this ex and / family member. And I always wake up, and it was funny, this morning I did not wake up this way, but I usually wake up so sad. And this morning I woke up so angry because I was like, I don't even care no more. Like, I got no feelings for him in that manner. Like, why is this dream? Like, what is this dream trying to tell me? And then while I'm sitting there, like with God in meditation, like, what are you trying to tell me? Why do I keep having this dream? What is it that I'm holding on to? What is it that I'm not looking at? What is it that I'm not acknowledging? I get a text message from my brother, and he's like just sharing something that he did with his kids the other day. And I was like, you didn't take my son with you? And because my son's in New York, they're in New York, and I'm like, you didn't take my son with you? And I lost it. Like, I lost it. I was like, how did you like not even think to invite my son? Which, he doesn't owe me anything, right? He doesn't have to do those things for me. I'm well aware of that. And like, what the fuck? Like, what? Did you? Now, if you know the history, it's like I have gone above and beyond for my brother and his kids for years. Anything, everything. So now I'm seething. I'm like seething with anger. And I was like, ooh, this is so good. Like, I'm watching myself get rageful. I was like, this is so good. Like, it's coming up. What is this? Now this is juicy for me. Like, what is this? What's here for me? And I was like, oh, what is this subconscious belief? What is this belief that I have? And what came up for me was like, I always give more than what I get in relationships, specifically with men. In general, period. But specifically with men, I live in this narrative that I give to men and I never get back what I give. I get used. That was like the big thing. So now I'm just like, ugh. And normally I would try to like flip it, right? Like do the like what we do in Mami Onami school. You do like a self-hypnosis. I see something that I don't like. This is the tool. You see something that you don't like and then you flip it around. So I see that men use me. I see that I give more than what I get. So you'd flip it, right? And it would be like, I see that. Now bear with me because I'm doing the work while I'm here with you. And I'm so in. That's it. I'm so in it that I can't flip it. I don't even want to try to flip it. I'm just allowing myself to be in it. And I started spitting fire. Because if you know me, you know that I could fucking spit fire. Like, I got a tongue on me and I'm going for your jugular. You're lucky if you come out alive. And don't be in my face because I'm violent as well. I'm a physically violent person and my tongue is crazy. I know this about me. And I have spent years trying to not be that. I have spent 20 some odd years like trying to extinguish that fire. That's the visual I get of like trying to put out a fire. Like there's this raging fire and I'm always trying to like throw dirt on it, put the fire blanket on it, hose it down with water, because that's not like good girl behavior, right? That's not how divine people work. That's not spiritual. It's not spiritual to be rageful. Excuse me has been the guidance. Excuse me. There's spirit in rage too. So instead of me sitting here trying to like be better than and take the high road and forgive them, and I'm not a victim, like, you know, there's a contract here, I'm learning, and blah, 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 like all that. Fuck it all. Fuck all that noise. I am rageful. I'm angry and I'm seething, and it's okay. And earlier I was like so angry and seething that I was like, the tears were just pouring down, and I allowed myself to take moments and go into like by myself where my daughter wasn't seeing me. And at some point we're going to practice this together, where I was just like, I felt like a dragon breathing. Like it was just like, you know, I was just so angry. And it felt so good to be so angry and not to make myself wrong for being so angry. And then all of the things started coming up. Oh man, look at that. I'm so angry. I like broke the phone holder off of the phone. That's how angry I am. That's how powerful. So I started thinking about the astrology that I was listening to from Sabrina Rewilding, and she's like, all the dark goddesses are out for this new moon. Like, they are all out. Hecate is out, Kali is out, Black Moon Lilith is out. Like, everyone's out. All the dark goddesses are out to play. And it's like, one of the things that one of the little memes that she made was like 20% love and light, 80% dark, and what? Try me. And it was that time of like, is like rising. There's a lot of, I hear a lot of different things right now, right? Because there will be a space after I feel what I feel. There will be a space of like, exhale. And right now, the fire is raging. And you know, sometimes like when they need to like till the soil and the soil's not, it's not producing anymore, they'll burn it all. They'll burn it all because the ashes give life again. Right? The phoenix rises from the ashes. The tower has to fall for the new to begin. Like Kali cuts heads off, right? It's ego slayer. And that's where I'm at. I'm in that space. And I'm okay being in that space. And whoever is not okay with my being in that space ain't my motherfucking problem. It's not. And then I went and had lunch with my daughter's father and my daughter, and we try to get together and have meals with the baby often. And I was telling him about all of it. And I was like, oh, because I function from codependency. So it's not even real. Like when I say that, oh, I do all these things, I give more than what I get. Yeah, because I'm giving from this false space of like me, love me, like me, love me. And then when you don't like me and love me, and you're not doing what I think is like the right way to like and love, then it's like, man, you're the asshole. And I was like, oh, so then, like, I'm not really nice. I'm really not a nice person. And can I be okay with that? I'm like, yeah. I could be okay with that. I'm actually quite a bitch. I'm actually quite judgy. I'm actually quite narky. I could be quite evil. And that's one side of me. That's not the totality of me. But that is very much there. I can also be a mean girl. I can also be a monster. Like, that's really real about me. And I'm done hiding. I don't feel any need to hide it. It's like, fuck around and find out. And not even from a place of like, you know, just fuck around and find out. Yeah. So that's my purge for the day. And the flip side is that what's different this time is that I spit fire to my brother. And normally we go head to head. And he didn't do that this time. He said, release all that. Go ahead, get that all out. And I was just like, ah! You know? And when I was talking to my daughter's father, same thing. He didn't come back. He didn't combat me. He just listened. He asked a couple of questions, but he just held space for me. He didn't try to change me. He didn't get angry at me. They didn't try to change me. And they didn't get angry at me. And they didn't cut me off, and they didn't make me wrong. They just listened. And they gave me space to feel what I needed to feel. And that's different. That wouldn't have happened in the past. Or not that that wouldn't have happened in the past. That wasn't how that played out in the past. So, I know I'll get on the other side of this and grow some more. And if you guys have any insights or ideas or pings or dings or awarenesses that you want to share, like, I'm really up for hearing them. And I might reach out and get some coaching. Because I am like, what is this? Like, what is here for me? Like, I know there's like this power to step into. And I know that there's a lot of stuff to release as well. And I believe new moons are about like beginnings, about setting intentions about what you want to create over this next cycle. I just don't know how it all ties into each other. And I trust that just the way things have been showing themselves, this will also show itself. But that's it for me. Now I'm going to go take a shower and wash it all off. And then I'm going to get a massage and get it all massaged out of my body. Because maybe it's as simple as that's just been sitting in my cells for so long. And I can let go of another layer of it. Yeah. Alrighty. Love you guys. Bye.